There I am. Hello, everybody. It's 11:11. Time for a little late night crafting. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're with me tonight. I'm in my guest bedroom / studio, bringing you a wonderful craft project that I thought I would share with you. Let's get started. Thank you for joining me. I met a lady in the AC Moore yesterday who was purchasing some blank cards, and she asked my advice. She said she was planning to send them out to announce her son's wedding. He and his fiancée decided to have a small wedding and only had 6 people there. And she wanted to announce to her family that they had gotten married. And we were trying to figure out what she could do. She was not a crafter, but she was in the AC Moore. And let me show you what she purchased. I shared this with her, and she said she would join me tonight to see how to get it all made and put together. Now let me turn my telephone around. We're in the process of packing up everything, trying to move into a new house. But let me see if I can get my telephone situated so you can see what you'll need. I thought about this and I said, let me come up with something that she can make. Because she said, thank you so much for the hearts and thank you for joining me. She said that she was going to join me tonight and see what she could make. Now let me tell you what you'll need first. You're going to need scissors that you can use to cut paper, as always. I have an ink pen, but you're going to need a pencil. I decided to use ink, and that way you can see it a little bit better. I got this beautiful handmade paper at the AC Moore. Isn't it exquisite? Let me hold it up closer. You see, you can see through it. This is beautiful. These circles are some sort of string-like materials that create this paper. You're going to need 1 sheet of this. And this is priced for us. It's only, I think it's $2.99 per sheet, something like that. You're going to need a sheet of that. And you see they are very large sheets. So you can do several cards. I got these stickers at AC Moore as well. These stickers were $2.99, and it has 2 sizes of these little tiny wedding bell. Let me show you. Pieces. This one is large, and these are small. So you get several small ones, and you only get 3 large ones. So depending on how many cards you'll need, that lets you know how many packages you will need. It's 9 pieces total in this pack. And this was, like I said, I think it was $3.99 at the AC Moore. You're going to need some sort of adhesive or glue. And this is what I recommended that she purchased. These are cards that are blank. And you get 25 cards in this plastic bag, and you get 25 envelopes. And she was so excited that they came with the cards. You see, it already has an area here for you to fold. And I asked her, was she familiar with using Word? She said she was. So I told her she could create her message on the inside in Word. This is how it looks when you fold it. And you can create your message in Word and just put these in your printer. Make certain that you have the size correct. and just print out your message here if you don't want to handwrite it. She said she needed 50. So she got 2 packages of these because you get 25. Now this package, are you ready, is only $2.99 at the AC Moore. $2.99, and you get 25 blank cards, and you get the envelope. Let me show you what it looks like. There it is, and that's the back. And you see, it's made to perfectly fit the card. You see? It's the perfect size for the card. Now, let me share this with you. I thought about it, and I said, I can come up with something very beautiful for her. And it won't cost a lot, and it's something that she can do herself. So, after I explained to her how to print out her message on the inside through Word, I said I need to come up with something for the exterior. And I've been dying to use this handmade paper as often as possible. So let me show you what I came up with, and then I'll walk you through the steps of how to create it. This is the card that I came up with. You see? This is the handmade paper. This is the large wedding bell. And I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but the ringer in the bell glitters like a little diamond. It is wonderful. You see? That's the way it looks. And she can just print out her message on the inside. And you know we can't stop there. I have to take it to the next level. This is the envelope. Bam! You see it? That's the small bell right there in the package. And I don't know, the lighting is bad. There you go. You see the little diamond ringer in the bell? Right there. That's the exterior of the envelope. So the envelope matches the wedding announcement. Now let me show you how to make it. It's easy peasy. So let's get started. It only takes a minute. I miss not having my cassette, but I've packed up just about all of my things for my late night crafting shows, and I don't have my cassette, and that song reminded me of my cassette player. It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love. Here we go. Let's get started. Let me move this, and we're going to deal with the greeting card first. You can print out your message first. That's the first thing you need to do. Write or print out whatever you want to say inside of your wedding announcement or your wedding invitation. These are beautiful enough to use as wedding invitations. Then you need to take your handmade paper, and you're going to use a pencil. Now, I used an ink pen so you can see the lines. I took the card, and I only covered half of the card with a little extra to glue down on the back. And you're going to take the card, you're going to lay it down on the handmade paper, move it up just slightly, giving you enough edge to glue down, and you're going to trace so you'll know exactly the size to cut out. Once you trace it, then cut it out. Now I'm going to give you a variation to the card. It depends on what you like. On this card, I traced the entire card just like that. And then you're going to take scissors that you don't mind using to cut paper, and you're going to cut right on that traced line that you traced the size of the card on it. And you need to be kind of accurate in cutting on that line, because you don't want those pencil marks to show too much on your greeting card. And you just cut it out. And now remember, if you are making 50 as the lady that I met in the AC Moore store, you're going to need 50 of these. So get some family members to help you cut this out. And it's very easy. And maybe you can make a big pot of coffee and some Kool-Aid and get the kids involved to help you cut these out. There you go. There it is. That's the way it looks once you get it cut out. Then you're going to glue it down. Now, as you see, the handmade paper has a kind of rough side and it has a smooth side. We want it known that this is handmade paper. We'd like to feel this texture. So I'm calling this the right side of the handmade paper. We're going to put it down on the card like that. You see, it's accurate. Now, if you were only, let me get the one that I made out. If you were only going to place the handmade paper on the front of the card like this first one is, you see, you are going to leave just a little edge. I'm going to say 1/4 of an inch to turn over and to glue down on the back of your card. And then on the front, you'll have the handmade exquisite paper. This one, I'm just showing you one that you can do a little bit differently. You will cover the entire card. Now, I use this adhesive roll, and it's real easy, but you can use glue. You can use something like Elmer's glue. You need something that is going to dry clear. Now, this adhesive goes on clear. It's in this little container. You don't get your hands dirty or any of that. And then you line up your handmade paper on your card after you've printed out what you're going to say. And I just, on both sides of the fold line, I put the glue, the adhesive. And you see it covers the entire card, the back and the front, so that when you fold it down, both the back and the front has this exquisite handmade paper. And naturally, like I said, you're going to print your message in Word out on your card first. And that's easy to do. You go to Word and you're going to choose the measurement size of the card. And you're going to get your font, whatever font you like, and whatever you're going to say, announcing, this lady will be announcing that her son and whatever the bride's name is, have married. And you would choose that font, put that information, or if you are making your own wedding invitation, you would put what goes in a wedding invitation. You're going to say your name and the groom's name. Or if you're the groom and going to help the bride make the cards, you put your names and when you're going to get married and the place, the time, the date if you're inviting them, and even if you're going to have an RSVP. So that's the basic card. Now, when I found these over in the scrapbooking department, I thought they were beautiful because, like I said, they have this little diamond in the thank you for the hearts in the bells, in the wedding bells, and they had the two sizes. And you really need the two sizes because I wanted to embellish the envelope. You know, I like doing that. For some reason, I don't know why. I can't leave the envelope plain. And you get 9 pieces. You get more of the small ones. But what I would recommend doing is you can do some using the small ones. And you see this has a satin ribbon. Let me show it to you. Let me see if I can get it up close enough for you to see it. There it is. Let me see. You see the diamond right there, the little piece, and it's 2 bells, a wedding bell set. But this is actual satin ribbon. And this entire package, I think it was $2.99 at the AC Moore. Now this is what I did for my card. Right here, this paper has circles, and I cut the circle out. Now, because you don't know where the circle is going to fall on your card, each one may be a little different if you don't intentionally cut the paper in the same place. But I think that adds to the beauty of having a handmade card. You cannot duplicate each one to be exact. And what I did was just went in, chose one of the circles, and I cut inside of the circle, opening it up, just like that. Cut the excess out of one circle all the way around. And it doesn't have to be very accurate because this is handmade paper. The circles are not accurate. It is exquisite. My plan is to get each one and make something from it. They are so beautiful. There it is. You see? Just cut out one of the circles, and that's where you're going to glue the large bell. It goes on the exterior. Now, I used this same adhesive, but like I said, you can, because these are not self-stick, but you can use glue. I don't think I would use tape. I think I would use some form of glue. There it is. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for the hearts. And if you're on tonight, I hope you like this. I didn't get your name. We talked. But I hope you will like this, and you see it's easy. You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be a crafter. Thank you for the hearts to create this beautiful card. And you see, on the back, it's just as beautiful as the front. And what I would do is right in the corner, I would put my initials right there to let them know that I made this. And now, remember, you got to have envelope to match. Now let me get one. And I did it the same way. That's it. All you need to do, take a little glue. I'm using this adhesive. Roll a little on there. Take the tiny little wedding bells and put it right on that adhesive. Press it down firmly. If you're using glue, make certain that it's dry. And there you go. You have your little wedding bell set that coordinates with your card. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for joining me. I hope you like this project, and I hope you'll use it. If you know someone that is getting married and someone that would like to create their own wedding invitation, or someone that needs to announce that they have gotten married, I hope you'll share this video with them because this handmade paper is exquisite and it makes a beautiful card. And you see you have the envelope that matches. Thank you so much for the hearts. Oh, thank you for the hearts. And this would be perfect for them. And ma'am, if you're on tonight, thank you for joining me. And I hope your son and your family will like the card, and I hope you'll give it a try. You don't have to cover the whole card. You can cover it if you like, or you can try this one where you glue it on the back. Either one is beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope this project is something that you will use, and if you do, send me the pictures. Post them on our Facebook page, post them on our Twitter page. Let us know what you used them for. And please follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, because you know, for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Good night.